Quick question. If politics is a debate, why does it sound more like two toddlers fighting over an iPad? We're told America is a marketplace of ideas. Yeah? Then why does it feel like Walmart on a Black Friday? Everybody screaming, nobody thinking, and some dude in the corner recording it for TikTok. We used to pretend politics was a search for truth. Now it's a contest to see who can yell woke or fascism the loudest while still selling merch. And that, my friend, is why reasonable voices get drowned out. Because nobody clicks on calm. And that's why you should be pissed off. So let's break down my should run, shouldn't run dilemma. I think I should run because somebody has to prove that calm, fact-based, morally grounded outrage still has an audience. Real outrage, the kind that comes from knowing that your government is a clown show, not the fake I read one headline so now I'm a patriot stuff. But others point out that I shouldn't run because the algorithm doesn't reward nuance. It rewards rage, lies, cosplay patriotism, and whatever the hell passes for political content when a guy wearing aviators yells about the founding fathers while standing in his garage. Reasonable voices don't trend. They get told boost the volume or add a conspiracy angle. And that's why you should be pissed off. Let's talk about the modern GOP, especially here in Texas. The party that once bragged about small government now wants the state to monitor your bookshelves, your pronouns, your doctor's office, and your kid's classroom, all in the name of freedom. Small government? Hell, they want a government so big it can fit into your living room. And that's why you should be pissed off. But the Democrats are no better, at least in my opinion. The party of inclusion treats diversity of thought like it's a biohazard. They'll host a whole conference on listening to marginalized voices. But God help you if your marginalized voice disagrees with party leadership. Suddenly, inclusion has a big fat asterisk next to it. And that's why you should be pissed off. But here's the part that should absolutely piss you off. We've turned politics into professional wrestling. Except the trash talk is real, the injuries are real, and you're the one paying for the folding chairs. The politicians get the fame, the donors get the power, and the parties get the money. And you get the clown show, whether you want it or not. And that's why you should be pissed off. Democracy isn't supposed to be a who yelled it best. It's supposed to be a contest of ideas, not decibels. But in a system built for noise, the only way a reasonable person is heard is if they become unreasonable, or louder, or angrier, or willing to play the outrage game better than the clowns who invented it. And that's the trap. If you're calm, you're invisible. If you're thoughtful, you're boring. If you're nuanced, you're suspicious. And that's why you should be pissed off. So ask yourself this. If the only voices that get amplified are the ones that are screaming nonsense, what happens to the people who are actually telling the truth? The algorithm buries them, the parties ignore them, and the voters never hear them. It's not a marketplace of ideas, it's a demolition derby of egos. And that's why you should be pissed off. So, should I run? Maybe. Because someone needs to show that truth, logic, and controlled moral outrage still matter. That you can be furious and factual. Or maybe I shouldn't. Because we've built a political system where only the loudest liars get rewarded. But here's the real question, and there's really no way to get around it. If the only voices we ever hear are the ones screaming garbage, how long before we forget what actual leadership sounds like? Drop your take in the comments. Should reasonable voices even bother running in a system built for noise? And share it if you're pissed off, because you should be.